Yes, viewers, we will discuss today volume and surface area of pyramid, cone, and sphere. This is the part of mensuration, and we already discussed cube, cuboids, prism, and this is the continuity of mensuration. So, as you can see that the volume of pyramid is equal 1 over 3 multiply base area multiply vertical height. So if you check right side one pyramid which is square based pyramid, so base area we will consider the down part, this one bottom part which is a square. So side multiply by side we will find out the area of this base, and then vertical height multiply by vertical height. So in the question we will learn how to find the height, or when height is given how to find the volume of pyramid. Same as if you find the surface area of pyramid, we have to open it as like net. Whenever you have 3D shapes, we have to check with net of those shapes. Like for example, if you want to draw net of this shape, we can say that it's square which is in the base, and there are four triangles. So those four triangles you can show like this way. So this is basically net of square base pyramid. And remember that there is not proper formula of surface area of 3D shapes. We try to find total surface area of all the faces. For example, here we have four rectangles, one, two, three, four. So area of four rectangles plus area of square, that gives us the total surface area of pyramid. So here we have a cone is a pyramid with circular base. So volume of cone is 1 over 3 area of base. Area of base is circular. So circular base is always pi r squared. And this L represents length height. But we need vertical height, which is H. So base area multiply vertical height, that is the volume of cone. Or you can write 1 over 3 pi r square multiply H. So next we have curved surface area, that is pi r L. L is the slant height. We can find L with the help of Pythagoras theorem or by using H and R. So L is basically equal, L square is equal sum and square of other two sides, because this one is 90-degree. So exactly height and R. When you take square and sum of r square and h square, we will get L. And after this, we can solve by using square root. And then later on, we will find out L in the questions. Next, we have for sphere. Sphere, we have the formula 4 over 3 pi r cubed. As you can see that sphere is also 3D shape, and it's kind of football or ball or tennis ball. So for sphere, radius is r and volume is 4 over 3 pi r cubed, whereas the surface area of sphere is 4 pi r squared. But same like in circle, half of circle, we say semicircle. But in sphere, half of sphere, we say it's hemisphere. What is the surface area of hemisphere? Hemisphere, we use the half of this, means divide by 2. So we will get 2 pi r square. This is the formula will help us to find of area of hemisphere. So we will start exercise, and let's have a look in the exercise. First question. Here we have the glass pyramid at lower in Paris, France, has a square base of side 35-meter and vertical height is 21.5-meter. So we know the square base sides which are 35, and remember all sides are equal. This side is also 35-meter, and height, this represent vertical height 21.5. So no need to find how it comes, it is already given. So once height is given, base sides are given, very easy to find volume of this pyramid. We straight away use the formula. Volume of pyramid is what? Square base pyramid is equal 1 over 3 multiply base area multiply height. So 1 over 3 base area is 35 multiplied by 35, or we can say that 35 whole square, and the vertical height is 21.5. So if you solve in the calculator, it gives you what? I can check in my calculator. 35 squares multiply 21.5 comes what? Divide by 3. So I'm getting 8,779.2. So it is in meter, so meter cube, or we can say that 8,779 meter cube, or if you want to write three significant figure, so this would be 8. We have to round off this one, yes. So it's 8780 meter cube. All answers are correct. Now we will try next question, and it is cone. So the traffic cone has the dimensions shown, so we know the height is equal 60 centimeter, and the diameter is 25 centimeters. So this is diameter. If diameter is 25, we need radius. Radius is the half of diameter, means 25 divided by 2, which is equal 12.5 centimeter. So that will help us when we use the formula. Now first we will see what is the volume. So volume of cone, volume of cone is equal 1 over 3 pi r square h. This formula will help you to find volume of cone. Now 1 over 3 pi r is 12.5, 12.5 whole square, and height we know in this question, which is 60. So write 60 here, and then straight away you can check in calculator. Press this button, you will get pi, and then bracket open 12.5 whole square multiply 60. So we will get this answer are 9817. So we can say that 9817.5. It is in centimeters, so centimeter cube is 98 20. Yes, because we have to round off 7. So once you round off 7, you add 1 in the previous number. So that gives you 9820 centimeter cube. After this, we will find out what is the surface area, but they want curved surface area. So remember, for curved surface area, pi RL. Curved surface area of cone is equal pi RL. Remember that L we don't know. Here we know the height. So if we draw one line, for example, if we draw one line in the shape, this one down straight away in the center, and center to end 90-degree, this one. So this is H. We know H is 60. We know R is 12.5, and this is slant height. Slant height is this one. If you check carefully, this one. This is the slant height, RL. We are looking L. And remember that we all know that formula of Pythagoras theorem. So that L represent is the longest side here, okay, which is opposite to the 90-degree. So that means L square is equal to 60 square plus 12.5 squared. And if you check in the calculator, it gives you what? Here, 60 square plus 12.5 squared gives us what? And then take square root of this, because we are looking only L. L is what? So I'm getting 61.3. We can say that L is equal 61.3 centimeter. So that value I will use in the formula, and that we already write it, the curved surface area of cone. What is it? Pi RL. So pi R is same, which is 12.5, and L we find out it is 61.3. And lastly, you can check in calculator. 2407. So we can write 2407 0.2, or simply you can say that 2407, and it is area, curved surface area, so centimeter square. I hope so it is clear. Now we will check question number 3, and in this question we have a hemisphere. So what they want from us, a hanging flower basket is a hemisphere with diameter is 30. If diameter is 30, so radius is the half of diameter, which is equal 15 centimeter. And find the volume. So first we will check the volume of hemisphere. So volume of hemisphere is equal, this is the formula, 2 over 3 pi r cubed. So 2 over 3 pi r is 15, so 15 cube. Straight away we can check in calculator. So it gives us what? Let's have a look here. So first thing we have 2 over 3, 2 over 3 multiply pi, shift, press this button, and then r cubed means 15 power 3. So if I remove first bracket, then power 3. So I'm getting 2255, or you can say that 7068.5. So we can write 7000, right here, 7068.6, and it is in centimeters, so centimeter cube, because we are looking area. After this we will find out, this is the answer, this is the answer. And next we will find out what is the surface area. Okay, so surface area of hemisphere is equal to pi r square, because surface area of sphere is 4 pi r square, so we will take the half of this, means 2 pi r square. So 2 pi r square. Again, we know what is the value of r. R is 15, so 15 square. That gives you the curved or external surface area of basket. So we can check in again calculator. So it gives us what? Let's have a look. We have to shift pi, bracket open, 15 square. 15 square is basically 2 to 5, so that gives us 450 pi, or we have 1413. So we can say that 1413, and it is centimeter square. I hope so it is clear. Now we will try question number 4. In this question we have we have a scoop, a round spoon for ground coffee is a hollow hemisphere with diameter 4. So if diameter is 4, that means radius is the half of diameter, so 2 centimeter. And when the scoop is full, so they are considering the upper part also. The coffee forms a cone on the top of the scoop. So find the volume of the coffee. So coffee is including all this. So means volume is equal volume of this whole shape. Okay, I will use two formulas, one for hemisphere. So volume of hemisphere is 2 over 3 pi r cube, plus volume of cone 1 over 3 pi r square h. Remember this height we will consider for cone, which is 2 centimeter, and r is same for both cases, either for cone or for hemisphere. Now just replace the values. 2 over 3 pi, r is 2, means 2 cubed, plus 1 over 3 pi r2 squared, height is 2. So if we try, 2 cube means 8. 8 multiplied by 2, 16 pi over 3, plus here 2 multiplied by 2, 4. 4 multiplied by 2, 8. 8 pi over 3. After this, you can check in calculator, because you have to multiply with pi as well. So we have what? First thing, we have 16 pi over 3. 16 shift pi over 3. And second thing we have plus, now again in fraction 8 pi, 8 shift pi over 3. So that gives us what? 8 pi exactly, which is 25.1. So our right 25.1. And remember this one is in centimeter. So we will say that centimeter cube. That is our required volume. I hope so it is clear. Next, question number 5. A grand tower is a cylinder with a hemisphere on top with the dimensions shown. As you can see that the height of cylinder is 12 meter. The 6 meter represent diameter. So half of diameter means 6 divided by 2 gives us 3 meter is radius. So same radius we will use for hemisphere as well as for cylinder. So now the first thing we are looking volume. So volume of whole shape, we will apply two formulas, one for cylinder. So volume of cylinder is pi r square h and plus volume of hemisphere 2 over 3 pi r cube. And then just replace the values. So pi r is 3 square, height of the cylinder is 12 plus 2 over 3 pi. Radius of hemisphere is also 3 meters, so 3 cubed. And now we can check all this value in the calculator straight away. So we can write first thing, no, what happened? So here, for me, it's difficult to read. Anyway, we try first, we write volume of the cylinder, okay? So what was that? Pi r square h. So shift, not this one. Shift pi, bracket open. We have 3 square, 3 power 2. And then we have height. What is it? 12. And then plus volume of hemisphere. So that is 2 over 3. 2 over 3. And then we have pi, shift pi, and bracket open. We have radius is 3 cubed. So which is equal 395.8. So we can say that 396. That is the answer, 396. And it is meter cube. So that is the volume. Second thing, we will find out the surface area as well. So surface area of this whole shape, we again need two formula. Surface area of whole shape, we need two formulas. Surface area of cylinder. Remember that surface area of cylinder is equal. This is total, okay? 2 pi r bracket open r plus h. We used in previous videos or lectures. Or you can say that 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. 2 pi r square. This 2 pi r square comes only if you have circle both sides, down as well as up. But if you have only down, because up is included in hemisphere, so I will use only pi r square. 2 pi r h plus pi r square. That is the surface area of cylinder. I will consider here 2 pi r h, that is curved part, okay? Plus pi r square, that is bottom part. Are you still there?
Yes.
I think there is a net problem. This is required surface area formula for this whole shape, 2 pi r h plus pi r square plus 2 pi r square. We can write 2 pi r h plus 3 pi r square. Now just replace the value of radius. Radius is 3 meter and height is 12. So pi radius is 3, height is 12 plus 3 pi, radius is 3 square, and 12 multiplied 3, 36, 36 multiplied by 2, 72 pi, and the 3 3s are 9, 9 multiplied by 3, 27 pi. So still we can add 7 plus 2, 9, and 7 plus 2, 99 pi. And lastly, you can check in calculator as well. 99 pi represent what? So here 99 shift pi, that gives us 311. So that's okay, three significant figure. We can write 311, and it is area, so meter square. I hope so it is clear. Next question 6, we have the volume of cricket ball is 180 centimeter cube. So volume is given, find the radius and surface area. So it's spherical shape, and we can apply the formula of volume of sphere. So we know what is the volume of sphere, 4 over 3 pi r cube. And remember that volume is given, 180 is equal to 4 over 3 pi r cube. And we are looking r equal what? Remember that this 3 is in divide position. So next step you can write 180 multiply 3, 4 pi r cube. And 4 pi is multiplying with r square. So it can be divided other side. Means 180 multiply 3 over 4 pi equal r cube. So over r cube, we can check in calculator as well. So it is 180 multiply 3 divide 4 pi, 4 shift pi. It gives us 42.97. So we can write 42.97, and remember that we have to find only r. So by taking cube root both sides, we can find r. So again, what comes over answer? So shift cube root of answer. So that gives me 3.5. So we can write here r equal 3.5, and it is in centimeter. 3.5. Now this radius will help us to find surface area of sphere, and the formula of surface area of sphere is surface area of sphere is equal 4 pi r square. Means 4 pi r is 3.5 whole square. So that gives us, again we can check in calculators. So it is 4 shift pi bracket open 3.5 square. So it's better we use bracket first. Power 2. It gives me 49 pi. That means 153.9 or 154. So we can say that 154 centimeter square, because it is area. I hope so it is clear.